Now you go to the bank to apply for a 1,000 Rand loan. Now when you get to the bank, while the consultant is busy with your application, he or she tells you that you actually qualify for a 10,000 Rand loan. Now the question is, upon hearing this news, do you stick to your original 1,000 Rand loan that you initially went to the bank for, or do you now take up the 10,000 Rand? Now, let's think about it. You might need the money tomorrow or next week or next month, and you don't have to use it. You don't have to use all of it, so you can still use your 1,000, but you still have the 9,000 credit that you can use whenever you want to. Now, these are some of the things that consultants will say, and unfortunately at times it can be a trap, right? You end up now falling into this trap and you find yourself in trouble. And it's even worse these days because you don't even need to go into a branch. All you have to do is just apply over the phone. You don't even need to talk to a consultant to get a loan these days. But now that's where the danger may come. And in my book, Dev's Financial Sermons Ain't Nothing But the Financial Truth, I talk about a term that I have developed or come up with, in the past couple of years. I call it the qualifying syndrome. Now, basically the qualifying syndrome, it's when now you get into debt that you did not intend to get into and that you cannot afford. So it's either you took up a loan that you did not want to take up, there was no need, or you went into debt that you cannot afford. Now, these are some of the traps that we really get into. And do you know the pain of paying for debt 10 years later that you did not intend to get into, that you can't even point in terms of what you did with that money? It is very, very, very painful. Even when it comes to property, I still maintain that before you take up any debt, ask yourself, 10 times, do I need this loan? Do I need this debt? And can I afford it? Even from an investment perspective, you still need to make sure that you afford, because just because you qualify for something, it doesn't mean that you can afford it. So please make sure that, I even say, please ask maybe 3 people, different people that when you're about to now sign on the dotted line to say, look, I'm about to take up this debt, I'm about to take up this loan. Do I really, really need it, right? And can I afford it at the end of the day, so that you don't find yourself sitting with so many debts that you are busy servicing. At times you can't even service them, and you find that you can't even pinpoint in terms of why you got into them in the first place, or why you're sitting with all of this because you did not afford in the first place. So I hope that this will definitely assist you. So please make sure that before you get into any debt, think about this term, qualifying syndrome. Do I, can I afford this as much as I can then qualify for it? Kevin Mkabela signing out. See you on the flip side.